A slash a bash. Slash a bash. Slash a bash.
Let's do this, bitch.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Slasher Bash, the podcast where we choose a horror movie franchise and review it movie by movie. This is our special March Madness. Actually, before I do that, I'm Ben.
I'm
I always
Madison.
forget, and you're Madison, and we are the hosts of this show. And today is our special March Gone Madness episode, where we posted this bracket online. So if you guys got to see it, awesome, and vote on who you think. But we have a bunch of killers, horror movie villains, or whatever you want to call them, pitted against each other. And we want to talk about who we think would win and then who the audience chose. And we will reveal, which we haven't revealed yet on social media, we will reveal the final winner in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
So stick around for that. Was that a good intro? I don't know.
You killed it.
So I think for this episode, we'll just should we do the whole line? Should we say out loud the whole lineup for people?
Well, let's
and then
sure
go one by one?
Yeah,
Just so they know what's coming
I'll
up.
read through the whole lineup real quick,
Yeah.
and then we'll start with each face-off, and we'll discuss who we chose and why. And then
Yeah.
once we're done with that, we'll go through how the votes turned out
Like after each one or the whole all at once?
all at once.
Okay. All right. Well, you're in charge. So
Like we'll go through our votes, and then after we're done with all of our stuff, we'll go through
Yeah.
the user turnout.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
I like it. Okay.
So we're gonna go.
Should we have conference names?
Yeah, the West,
for each
the
side?
West Conference, the West Coast Killers,
Yeah.
and the East
No, they're-
Coast.
But they're not all on the West Coast.
No, but they're on the left side of my
Okay,
screen, which
that
I
makes sense.
associate with the West. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
West Coast Killers versus East Coast Thrillers.
Sure.
Perfect. All right.
Slayers. No. Killers.
Okay, let's go. So we've got on the West Coast, Samara versus Chucky, Ghostface versus Jack Torrance, Jason Voorhees versus The Strangers, Candyman versus Art the Clown. And on the East Coast, we've got Carrie versus Jigsaw. I believe it's Carrie White is the full name, correct?
Yeah.
Carrie White versus
I don't know,
Jigsaw.
actually. Sounds right.
We've got Freddy Krueger versus Leatherface, Pennywise versus The Fisherman, and Michael Myers versus Hannibal Lecter.
Nice. I love this.
Yeah.
The funny thing about this is some of these pairings, I was like, I actually want to see this movie.
Oh, yeah. I want this to
Like,
be
a
like
lot
a
of these I
Mortal
wanna
Kombat
see.
video game.
That'd be sick too, actually.
Killer Combat.
That would be really cool. That'd be hard to do license.
Patent pending. Ben and I are on it. You can't steal this idea.
I don't know like how that would work license wise.
There'd be so many
Licensing.
fucking licenses
It-
to get.
It'd be like one of the most expensive games ever
It
made,
would,
bro.
yeah. Yeah. Unless it was Disney.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right.
Okay.
Let's just go through it.
Okay.
What do we so let's start with what? West Coast
Yep.
first
So
lineup?
first matchup, we've got Samara versus Chucky.
Okay.
I voted Samara.
Interesting. So this I'm going to be annoying this whole time.
That's fine. You are annoying all the time.
Yeah, true. This Samara, I want to see this movie. Nothing would be funnier than to see frustrated Chucky have to deal with Samara.
Oh, yeah.
Like that would be the most hilarious thing ever. Like imagine a movie where like he's trying to kill people and he's cursed and Samara's trying to kill him and he's just got to deal with that and it's getting in the way of him
This
killing
one
people.
was the hardest matchup for me to decide on because I know Chucky's like a crazed killer, but Samara, I'm just like, I don't really know what her power is. I just know she makes people watch a movie and then they dead.
The thing is like I picked Chucky, but here's why. Because
Oh man, you did, huh?
because Samara you can't beat. Like no one can beat Samara. The way that you beat Samara is that you pass her curse on to somebody else. Like if you make a
Or
copy
you make
of
a
the tape
copy,
and,
right? Yeah, like in the movie.
and you show someone, I think Chucky
Oh.
would do that.
Oh, he would have done that immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean, maybe it'd take him a while to figure it out, you know? Like he'd have to like
he would get so frustrated though. He would get so fucking frustrated.
He would.
Like, I
It'd be
can imagine
hilarious.
like the commentary coming out of his mouth as he's trying to kill her.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think he would. He obviously can't kill her, but I think that he would pass on his tape.
One thing maybe we
No.
should note for the listeners.
Yeah.
We selected the Sweet 16 for our March Gone Madness, but then we randomized them. We did not pick these
Yeah,
matchups.
true.
So
There was one moment where I was like, maybe we should switch one around, but like, I'm glad we didn't because I think it makes for a better conversation. Should we just tell people what they voted on, like, because I don't want to
Sure.
wait too long.
we can
Should
tell
just
what
do
the
it now?
what the winning was,
Yeah.
but then we'll talk through. We'll still have to kind of talk through that whole bracket of how they continue.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
But-
let's tell them after we chat. Like,
Okay.
let's just say like,
So-
what they chose.
The viewers voted Chucky,
Nice.
or the Instagrammers, the Grammars voted Chucky.
Nice.
like, by
I
a
wonder if
long
it's the
shot.
same reason. Well, Samara doesn't have any personality. She's just creepy.
Yeah, fair. I guess.
And honestly, I think personality goes a long way with this.
But I didn't like once you mention it though. Like one thing I didn't think about, I was like, oh, like I don't know how you defeat her, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's very easy. You make a copy of a
I
video,
know.
like 2 seconds to kill her. So had I thought about that, I probably would change my vote. But
Yeah.
you're with.
I mean, you'd have to like curse somebody else, which is a hard thing to do unless it's like somebody also evil. But if it's Chucky, he doesn't give a shit.
He's already cursed.
He's cursed, but he doesn't care about cursing other people. He'll just do
Oh
it.
yeah, no,
You know?
he's a piece of shit. I love that
Yeah.
little doll.
I do too.
All right, should we move on to the next matchup?
Maybe we should have thrown Megan in this somehow. Oh, well,
Oh,
too
that would
late.
have been well. Maybe we'll do like a
round 2.
We'll be doing some of these matchups, I think, kind of regularly when we want to like fill a week in our schedule. So I think there's going to be a lot of fun opportunities.
I agree. Okay.
All right, so next we've got Ghostface versus Jack Torrance. I took Ghostface.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm pausing. Jack Torrance he could be a ghost face. You know what I mean? He could put that mask
That's
on.
actually a really good point. This was one of the more even matches, I think.
This is a weird one because like it's very different types of killers. Like it's one
Is
guy
it?
it's one guy who's gone insane from isolation and being haunted, right? And then it's Ghostface who's just been on lots of different people.
Who've all gone insane for different reasons. Some
Yeah, I
good,
mean,
some bad.
I'm gonna pick Ghostface too. Could you just imagine that phone call to Jack Torrance? And be like, "What's your favorite scary movie?" And he'd be like, "I'm an author."
And then he'd hang up.
What's your favorite scary book? Also, like I don't remember. I've seen The Shining so many times, but is there a phone in The Shining? No, there's a radio. There's like a ham radio.
It's the radio.
Yeah, yeah. So you have to like ham radio him.
Ham radio? That's what it's
Isn't that
called.
what it's called?
I don't know.
Radio?
A ham? Hand or ham?
Oh, you know what? I've been calling it ham radio my whole life.
Let's find
Is that
out.
Not right.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Ham radio. Yeah, it is ham radio.
Nice. Good to know.
Short for amateur radio.
Hamateur?
Hamateur. Amateur.
You're such a hamateur.
Here's your ham radio. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go with Ghostface. That was like, I mean,
Jack Torrance he's not a serial killer. Like he's
but he
a
got lost in that maze.
violent
like,
man, but he's not.
You know what I mean?
How many kills did he get in that movie?
0.
He killed
no,
he
that's
killed
not true. Yeah,
Doc.
he killed the one guy. Yeah,
But did he get any? Yeah.
he gets lost in that maze.
Yep.
You know?
You know what though? I don't know if I told you this is quick segue or not segue. Quick. What's the word I'm looking off? I'm going off.
Transition.
Transition. It's not a transition. I'm free falling here.
Non sequitur.
Yes. Yes. This is non sequitur. So we were building a house a year ago, and then when the
Mhm.
house was like almost complete, we pulled out of it.
Oh,
Yes.
but just like ruins of a half-built house somewhere.
Well, no, somebody else bought it for like way more
Okay.
than it cost us to build it, so that it was a better deal for the builders. But
Yeah.
one of the things that was in it was like a movie theater in the basement, and I had found this photo like a giant framed poster that was the like party photo at the end of The Shining with Jack in
Nice.
the middle, and it was like
Yeah.
huge, and that was going to be like the big like showcase framed photo above or like behind the couch, and I was
That'd be awesome.
so excited to have that in my movie theater room.
Yeah, that would have been really cool.
But then we pulled out.
Yeah.
Eh.
Well,
It happens.
one day maybe.
Yep.
You know what's funny is like it would be funny to have like a Jigsaw versus Jack Torrance thing happening where like Jigsaw booby traps the whole maze.
Oh man.
But then Jack Torrance would just be like, he would just, you're like, you didn't have to even booby trap this. I'll just get lost and die of being frozen to death.
Yep. Have you ever? Doesn't he die in the book a different way though? In the boiler room
I don't know.
explosion.
I never read the book.
I didn't read the book, but I did see. I had never been to the opera before. My wife loves the opera. She took me to The Shining, the opera, and about
Wow, the classic.
yeah, about 5
Shining
minutes
opera.
in, she's like, "I just want you to know this is very different from normal opera. English language is a little crass." And like we were like dying. Like at one point he's singing, he's like, "I'm going to kill my bitch of a wife." It was ridiculous.
I mean, that's the right line that character would say though.
Yes.
So accurate,
Yep.
but hilarious.
But yes, the opera followed the book, and I'm pretty sure he dies in the boiler room in the book.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Jason Voorhees versus the straight. Oh wait! I didn't tell who the audience chose.
Oh yeah. What did they choose?
It was like 7% to 93%.
Ooh.
Ghostface.
I thought you said this one was close.
No, Samara and no, I didn't say it was close.
I'm gonna listen to it back. I swear you said it was close.
I didn't say the audience votes were close. I said that these two for me are close. Like they're like similar style killers for me.
Gotcha. Okay.
But Ghostface blew Jack out the water. Sorry, Jack.
Well, I wonder what people. It's funny. We're just defaulting to who would win in a fight, but like maybe some people are just doing like who they like more.
I definitely think based on how the voting turned out, that's how it went for sure.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely a pattern of like classic horror killers winning out.
I will say, because I was making sort of like the graphics for this, so I kind of knew who won. Actually, I don't know who won the finals yet, but I was thinking about that. Something about these designs for these classic. I don't know if it's just because they've always been around and we just have this like nostalgic response to it, or maybe it's just their designs were just cooler and they have something about their aura that just gets people to like them, like a shiny toy. You know what I mean? That you would see in the store.
It's funny because it's like, like when I think of like the classics that are like, we'll obviously get to hear it, but these are the stars are going to be like Jason and Michael and like all,
Right.
Freddy. Yeah. But these are all 80s killers, but like
Exactly.
Ghostface is in there with them. Like people associate Ghostface with the classics, which I love.
I love that too. Yeah.
All right. So next matchup, we've got Jason Voorhees versus the Strangers. I had the Strangers on this one.
Wow.
Jason's like a big dude. He's scary, but like, first of all, it's 3v1.
He's unkillable.
Are you sure? Is he like supernatural?
Yeah.
Look,
I haven't seen every single Jason movie, but I've seen enough to know that like he doesn't die.
I've seen the original and I've seen the remake of the original.
Okay.
And so I've never like seen something follow that.
You've never seen Freddy vs. Jason?
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, because remember Kelly from Destiny's Child has that like really offensive line.
I don't know what it is, and maybe we shouldn't say.
She drops a gay slur about Freddy's Christmas sweater. It did not age well.
That's disappointing. That was the 2000s for you.
But I did see that movie. Okay, so who do you have, Jason or the Strangers? I took the Strangers.
I think that'd be a cool movie too. Like to get the Strangers trapped in a house with Jason after them, like that'd be insane.
The Strangers is one of the movies that absolutely scared me the most ever. Couldn't sleep, nightmares. Like, was sleeping on the couch. This is like embarrassing, but I had rented the movie Fool's Gold, a terrible
with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, and Kate Hudson.
Yeah.
Had rented that to try to stop being afraid of the movie that I had just seen in theaters. And then I was too afraid to get off the couch to change the movie when it ended, so I just replayed it like 6 times and did not sleep a wink after seeing The Strangers.
Damn.
So, I'm sorry, but no Friday the 13th movie has ever
scared you that much.
Scared me at all, honestly. But The Strangers.
That first, obviously he's not really in the first one, but I remember quick story about the first time I saw Friday the 13th. I was like 12 years old, and I was having a sleepover with my friend, and we lived on the military base, and they had this like movie channel that only the military, like they would just like show movies or whatever.
Mhm.
And it was like close to Halloween, and they were playing Friday the 13th. I had never seen it, so it was just on the TV, and my friend passed out like halfway through the movie, and I
So
was
you're just
by myself
watching it
watching this
alone.
thing. And the last like 20 to 15 minutes, when it's just like the one girl and the mom,
Mm-hmm.
I was fucking terrified at this movie. I was like, get out of the pantry. What is happening right now? Like, get away from it. And then when Jason
I
jumps
love
out,
that you say the pantry because similar scene in The Strangers.
oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, I mean, in the house, there's only so many places to hide,
It's true.
you know? So I couldn't hide in my pantry. It's not even, I'd have to take every drawer out or shelf. But anyway, I'm going to go with Jason because one, I would like to see that movie. But remind me, like, because I've only seen The Strangers one. They're not the same killers, right? They die. Don't they die in this?
In
The
the
Strangers die?
franchise, so no, The Strangers,
They
no,
survive.
they survive. Um, this is a franchise we're gonna have to do because I think The Strangers is like one of the scariest movies ever. Pray at Night, Strangers Pray at Night, was also very scary, and I have not seen the new ones with Madeleine Petch,
Yeah.
my girl from Riverdale.
Yeah.
So I think The Strangers is in our near future if you're up for it.
Okay. Wait, are we using the results of the fans to move this bracket, or are we doing our results?
We're gonna use the results of the fan to move the bracket.
Okay, that makes sense. I would pick Jason here just because I liked Strangers, the first one, but I don't remember being scared. And maybe that's,
God, how are you not scared?
I don't know.
When she's in the
I've
kitchen
seen a lot
and
of
looking
horror
around
movies.
and he just comes in the fucking door and is standing by the piano with that fucking sack on his head.
It takes a lot for a movie to scare me. I've seen so many horror movies.
I think The Strangers is one of the most brilliant movies ever because that movie holds tension for so long before
Yeah.
somebody's even killed. Like,
Well, I look forward to our review of it.
Yes.
Because
this should be one we do soon. Cause
I don't remember a lot about. I remember that like the guy from It's Always Sunny, isn't it?
Yep. Dennis.
Anyway, yeah.
All right, next match.
Okay.
Oh, and the Jason took that one for the viewers. If I didn't say that already.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Next match, Candyman versus Art the Clown. You know who I'm going for in this.
Candyman?
Yes, Candyman scared the shit out of me. My father showed it to me at 4 years old. I've been traumatized ever since.
Yeah.
I even tried to get Ben to write Candyman the musical with me as a way to heal my trauma.
Don't tell people that idea.
All right, cut it
You
out
gotta
so
keep
no one
that
can
a
steal it.
secret. I did that with my movie idea. I don't know if you noticed that. I was like, I talked about my movie idea, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna cut all this out.
Yep.
Yeah. I should be honest with the audience here. Like, I'm a noob to the Terrifier series. I just watched the first one this week.
We
because we're
both
gonna
had to
review
watch it because it was the only one we hadn't seen that we had to vote on Art.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hold my opinions on that movie right now, but I gotta go with Candyman too, just because I get why people would vote Terrifier. He is creepy. He's good design, but Candyman's classic. Like, you know,
Candyman's so scary. Although I will
Yeah.
say, I'm sure we'll do the Candyman films at some point. But like, for as much as I was afraid of Candyman my whole entire life, when the new one came out, like what 5 years ago,
yeah.
changed my entire feelings on Candyman. Like going and like seeing that one, I was like, oh man, fuck them white people, kill them all, Candyman.
See, I haven't even seen the new one, so we'll have to review that too.
Yep, we will. Art the Clown, I think, is creepy as hell, but no one ever has anything on Candyman for me. And I will tell you, since we're going to go off of how the viewers voted, my matchup in the end, my final matchup ended up becoming Candyman and Pennywise
Oh wow.
in my personal lineup, which is a great matchup, I think. I did have to give Pennywise the edge, but I am more afraid of Candyman than anybody on this whole list.
It would have been interesting to see clown versus clown. you
Oh
know?
yeah, Pennywise versus Art.
Because that was my thing. I was like, I don't want to watch another slasher movie with a clown in it. But I thought it was its own thing, 100%. Anyway, we'll talk about that when we get to that review.
Oh, Did I mention that Art the Clown won that one for the viewers?
You didn't. You didn't.
Art the Clown took it, which really, I get it. Terrifier's big.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a Terrifier episode, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Series. We should do a series.
this is the only matchup in this whole thing that I like very strongly disagree with, though.
Yeah.
But it's personal.
Based on the
so-
first movie, because that's the only one I've seen.
Yes.
I mean, maybe the sequels would change my mind. I don't know. But based on just having seen the first Terrifier, I would go with Candyman too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Moving on to
So
the
before
East
we go to the East
Coast.
Coast,
What you got?
I just want to know, like, what is, because we kind of went through those quickly. What are you moving them on based on? Because the Candyman thing seemed like you were just because you were so scared of Candyman.
Well,
So was it?
I gave people who had a supernatural edge, like Samara, the win over Chucky, and Candyman
Well,
over
Chucky's
Art.
supernatural.
Although I don't think it's unanswered if Art is like supernatural or not, because he
I
like
think they all
comes
are.
together at
Yeah.
the end or sits back up at the end.
Yeah.
But like the Strangers and Jason, well, the Strangers are not supernatural, but
Right.
it's 3v1. I went more off my emotional instincts.
Okay.
And then Ghostface versus Jack. I don't know. If somebody's not wearing a mask, they're not as scary to me.
You don't think Jack Torrance is scary?
I mean, yeah, he's scary, but like something about the face, like the mask makes it like your imagination makes it so much scarier than it is.
Yeah. That's fair.
How'd you decide yours?
Well, I think so. Just to sum up, I think you're deciding yours just kind of based on vibes with little fear sprinkled in there, with little like design sprinkled in there, right?
Mm-hmm. Lots of sprinklings.
I would say I'm doing the same. Like I'm definitely putting into consideration like who I actually think would win in a fight, which is why the Chucky thing sort of went. But I also think that there is an edge to a really good design for a character or a killer, which unfortunately gives Jack Torrance sort of a disadvantage.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he's just a man versus everybody else.
Yeah, but he's the people that he's versing are not like powerful characters.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, I would like to see what he would do if he came up against Jason. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he'd probably shit himself.
Yeah, the Stranger. Well, I mean, I guess he went up against some ghosts, kind of. Not really, but he like befriended
Did
them
he?
or
He
made
doesn't
out
really
with them.
react to those though. He doesn't really react.
He
to
made
the
out
ghosts.
with
it's
them.
It's the girl. What's his wife's name? I forget now. It's
Uh,
not Sherry, is it?
that's the actress's name. R.I.P.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh no, Shelley. I'm Shelley
Shelly.
Duvall.
I knew it was. Yeah. Shelly's her name.
Have you-
Her real name. But anyway, so I don't know. I'm doing like same as you. I think just sort of like
Yeah.
vibes plus actual abilities.
All right, moving on to the East Coast. First up, we got Carrie versus Jigsaw. I took Carrie.
I hate that these two are matched up.
Yeah, it's not a reasonable. It's like fucking being like, is corn or apples better? They're completely different.
Yeah, I feel like obviously Carrie is probably one of the strongest people on this list.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not really a killer. I love how we threw her on here because she's sort of like, I mean, obviously she kills a bunch of people at the end, but like, you know, is it
But
justified?
her mom's the villain.
Exactly. But like, I mean, I would give it to Carrie too, even though like Jigsaw would have to like create some elaborate test for telekinesis people.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like anything that he could put her in or put on her, she could just telekinetically remove. Right?
Maybe.
Bring me
I don't
the
know.
key to unlock this device, and then
Yeah.
you know, like yeah.
Not if
she's
it's
got
like the
edge.
keys behind your eye. You know what I mean?
Yes. Do you know that Saw is the only movie that
Uh-huh.
has ever made me thrown up in a movie theater? Not the
Which
first one, the second one.
When she gets thrown in those needles.
No. When the dude realizes that code's on the back of his neck and he
Oh,
starts
yeah.
cutting it off the back of his own neck, barfed into my popcorn bag and I had to leave.
That's disgusting.
Disgust. Ian.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've only seen 3 of those movies. I think it's unfortunate, but that first Saw movie is so fucking good.
It is very good. It's funny because I feel like Terrifier wants to be like shocking in the way that Saw is, but for me personally, it lacks the plot that Saw has.
Well, we'll get to that
Yep.
Terrifier stuff. But I think for Saw, like, it's funny. The first one especially wasn't that gory. It was more about the escape room aspect of it, where those two guys, and then that twist at the end, which I don't want to spoil on this episode. We'll spoil it in our review if we ever review it. But that twist, man, I like that.
Unbelievable.
Blew my mind.
Yep.
The way the music's going at that scene, I was just like, what the fuck? So good. And they never, honestly, at least the ones I've seen, they never really were ever matched that.
Yep.
Because then it became too much about the gore and like the would you cut your own arm off to save your life? Like, okay.
My roommate had to do a marketing campaign for, I think, Saw 5. So they
Yeah.
had built a website where you could like go through like it was like play through the most intense killing machines. And so she just had to rewatch all these like clips over and over and over and over again of all these intense kills to build this website. So I'd be
She's
like
all
trying to sleep and
desensitized.
you just hear like like nonstop.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was a lot.
But she became a psycho. She became Saw.
She did. Actually, she is in fact Saw.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, yeah. I want to give it to Jigsaw. I just don't see how he would win this fight. I just don't see it.
the voters gave it to Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Yep. Which I understand. Like, Jigsaw's a
get
pretty
it.
inventive, cool killer, but I'm sorry, Carrie could just.
It was like a dark, like it was, because at least at the beginning ones, it was like, oh, you're kind of a bad person, so I'm going to weaponize the bad thing about you, or like you don't appreciate life because you smoke cigarettes. So I'm going to almost kill you, so maybe you'll stop smoking cigarettes and appreciate life more. That's what he was like, right?
Yes.
Like, what would he say to Carrie? He would go after Carrie's mom, actually, probably.
He would go after.
What does he say to
Carrie's
Carrie? You're just let them walk all over you, Carrie. You don't appreciate life.
mom. I'm gonna make you a killer.
I think I think he would be a fan of Carrie. I think he'd be like, yeah, you
He'd
showed
help her
those
tap
boys.
into her shit and teach her how to kill people.
Exactly. He'd be like, you're on my side.
That's fucking hilarious. You smoke cigarettes. You don't appreciate life. That's fucking hilarious.
That's what it was.
Is that really what he said?
Well, no, I mean, but that's sort of what I forget now. It's been so long, but like, especially the girl that was like in the head bomb thing,
Yeah.
where it would like the bear trap thing. Would I think maybe she was like an addict,
Yes.
and so he was like, you do drugs and you don't appreciate your life, so I'm gonna make you appreciate your. I think that's what it was doing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Fucking
So,
hilarious.
he's actually helping.
But I
people.
really, really wish it had just been cigarettes and not like heroin.
Yeah.
That would have made it much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, it's like you eat too
That's-
much processed foods.
Yeah.
Eat a goddamn vegetable.
I like this.
Yeah, it's a funny skit.
It is. This
All right.
SNL? SNL?
Yeah. SNL's been funny lately, FYI. I'll cut that out. All right, so the fans, they chose
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. Okay, cool. Cool.
All right. Next matchup. We got this one bummed me out to have so early because there's a clear edge, but I wanted both killers to make it further. We got
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger versus Leatherface. I wanted
Yeah, I feel
Leatherface
like-
to go further because he's like such a classic killer, but
Yeah.
I feel like this is just like an obvious one. Freddy's got the edge.
I thought about this one a hard because, you know, Freddy obviously works in your nightmares, right? He kills you in your dreams. What does Leatherface dream about? Like, is there anything that would scare Leatherface enough that he'd be able
He
to?
dreams about killing people. He dreams about wearing them.
Exactly. So what? He'd take away his skin costumes, his skin mask. Like, what is his what is Leatherface nightmare? I couldn't figure it out. Like a white picket fence and like, you know, a nice neighborhood. I don't understand. Living in the city is that his biggest nightmare? Leatherface.
Have you seen the recent Texas Chainsaw Massacre where they're like trying to turn this old Texas town into like a modern, like socially aware community?
No, but that sounds like his nightmare.
Yeah. Well, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to watch this movie too. We're gonna watch so many franchises. It's gonna be great. But
Dude, I was thinking we should also do like a remake versus original series where we
yes.
because have you ever seen the Crazies?
No, what's that?
There's two. There's the original one and then there's a remake one with Timothy Oliphant. and he's like in a town, and like the townspeople start to go crazy and kill.
Interesting.
It's so much fun. I really like that movie. I've never seen the original though.
Did you
So I
see
wonder.
Clown in a Cornfield?
No.
I don't like B-list horror. Like, I think
Yeah.
Terrifier's B-list. You can cut this out
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah.
going to blow my nose too. But Clown in the Cornfield is like a B-list horror that I definitely want to see.
Yeah. It depends, right? Do you think that Jeepers Creepers is B list?
No, I actually think we should do
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers. I was thinking about that. It's on my list of
Yeah.
things for us to do.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Freddy vs. Leatherface.
As much as I think like what would Freddy do to kill him in his dreams, I'm gonna give it to Freddy just because it's Freddy. Like, you want to watch Freddy.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
And I mean, you need like a supernatural entity to take Freddy down. Although I guess scary normal chicks. I guess the one thing all these killers have in common is they were all defeated by some girl.
Exactly.
Not men. Women.
No. Exactly.
Final women.
Yeah.
I'm calling them final women.
It's men are usually the killers. Final
true.
women.
That's true.
Yeah, I like the term final girl, but final woman is definitely a better, more respectful term.
Although I guess they were all high school characters when that term was coined. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a cool meta thing that I don't think a lot of people outside of like movie fans know that that's a thing.
Final girl?
Final girl.
Huh.
Yeah. Like if I said final girl with my like parents, like they would be like, "What?" I don't think they would know what that is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously we didn't have much to say about Freddy vs. Leatherface because everybody knows Freddy's got the edge. This also was like the widest span. It was like a massive win for Freddy.
People don't like Leatherface, I guess.
I mean, people like Leatherface, but when you compare the two,
But those movies are more about sort of like the isolation and like some of those sequels, it's the whole family that's creepy. It's not just Leatherface.
That's
right?
true. That's true.
So,
all right. Next
anyway.
up, this was another uneven match for me. We got Pennywise versus the Fisherman.
So I think we had a conversation when we saw this randomized, and we were like, the Fisherman has no chance of winning anything.
Yeah, no.
Anything. But I thought maybe he could survive Pennywise, not be him. Survive, because what is the Fisherman afraid of? His daughter dying, which already happened.
So now he's got nothing to lose. So what's Pennywise?
He's got no fear. Maybe he's scared of Jennifer Love Hewitt. I don't know. But obviously I'm going to give this to Pennywise too. But because the Fisherman sucks. Let's be real.
Which Pennywise do you think is the better Pennywise?
I've never seen the Tim Curry one, but I feel like the Tim Curry one has a more iconic look. Like, I know exactly what that looks like. I've seen enough like pictures and clips from the movie that when I think of Pennywise, that's who I see first. And then when I see the new one, like, I don't love the new movies.
Really?
Like, I don't love them.
I thought the first one was like one of the best coming of age movies I've ever seen. I wasn't like, this is one of the best horror films I've ever seen, but I was like, this is an amazing, amazing coming of age film.
Yeah, I like the whole Goonies sort of like, anytime there's like kids fighting the supernatural, I'm sort of like into it. And I like that aspect of it. But like, it was just so many jump scares, and it was just like so much CGI. Do you know what I mean? Where I was just like, will these age well? I don't know.
Also, I've started the second one probably 6 times, and I've never finished it because it's so fucking long.
I've never seen the second one.
Well, add it to the list.
I feel like I'm coming off as like a non-horror fan in this, but I love horror. I should just reinstate.
So Pennywise.
Have you seen the show?
I started it. I watched the first episode, and I was not feeling it. Were you?
No, I haven't seen any of it.
Yeah, I did not get into it at all.
Yeah, I think Pennywise would obviously. I think he would kill the Fisherman pretty quickly.
I mean, I told you my ultimate face-off was Pennywise versus Candyman, and Pennywise was OG.
Are you scared of Pennywise? I'm not. Clowns don't scare me.
Oh God, I fucking hate clowns. I hated watching The Terrifier.
He didn't really seem like a clown. He seemed like more like a mime.
Yeah.
You know?
I would have been fucking... If I That first fucking scene when they're standing at the car and he comes rocking around the corner, I was like, if I'd seen that dude on the fucking street,
Yeah.
would have fucking shat myself and ran away
Yeah.
and not gone back to that area ever. The car would have just been free for somebody else at that point.
Yeah.
I hate clowns.
It's your car now. Yeah, I'm going to give this to Pennywise. So,
All right, last matchup. Michael Myers versus Hannibal Lecter.
I would have loved to see Hannibal Lecter versus Freddy.
Why?
I just feel like,
The psychological
your dreams
warfare?
are your dreams are like a, window to your soul, and I wonder what Freddy would think of Hannibal Lecter's dreams or nightmares. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it to Michael Myers. I mean, come on.
Everybody gave it to Michael Myers. I gave it to Hannibal Lecter. He's so much
Yeah.
smarter than Michael Myers. He would have been
100%.
so clever in how he would take him down. And
How
then
would
he
he
would
take him
eat
down?
him. I don't know.
I don't know if he would eat him. Would he eat him?
No, he's probably more refined. He'd probably only eat the rich.
Exactly. I would love to give it to Hannibal Lecter. Obviously, he's got more of an intellect. That's why I wish he was paired up. This is actually the one I kind of wish we would have
Swapped
maybe
a bit.
changed, because I would have loved to see Hannibal Lecter against so many of these other people.
I'd like to see Hannibal against Freddy and Leatherface against Michael Myers.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting.
Oh, that would have been great.
Should have swapped
Almost
those
too
two.
perfect.
But we randomized it. It wasn't our
We did.
choices.
We did. So I honestly, Hannibal, one of the greatest villains in any in movie history. Like frenemies, I guess, right? Kind of in a way. But
The greatest frenemy in movie history, Hannibal Lecter.
maybe. I mean, sure, he wants to kill Clarice, but he respects.
Does he want to kill her? He loves her.
I think he does.
I think he wants to eat her
Exactly.
out.
Anyway, Michael Myers, you get it.
All right, so that's round one.
All right.
All right, we got to take rounds 2, 3.
Semifinals.
Yep, we got to take these faster. Nope, these aren't the
Okay.
semifinals. These are the semifinals are after this. Yep.
Oh,
All right,
right.
so now we've got Chucky versus Ghostface. Who you got?
Honestly,
Honestly,
I think it would be Chucky.
I-
I think it would be Chucky.
I understand why you're saying that. I'm still going Ghostface.
That's fine. But Chucky, I feel like he's relentless. You can't kill him. Ghostface is gonna be chasing some girl, and then Chucky's gonna be like in the rocking chair next to in the bedroom, and then he's just gonna jump up and
stabbing him in the
Ghostface
ankle a
and-
bunch. Cutting his
Exactly.
Achilles so Ghostface can't run.
And he's gonna be like bitching about how many killers there are. Wait, there's another Ghostface? I already killed you. He would just be so frustrated,
Well, I understand your reasoning. The voters took Ghostface.
Too bad. That's too bad. Voters, you're wrong. You're wrong. It would be Chucky.
All right, next match. We got Jason versus Art the Clown.
I mean, Jason wins. Let's be real.
I'm still upset Candyman's not here, but actually I'm going to give it to Art, who I didn't think I would vote for,
Damn.
but I just think Jason's just Jason and Michael Myers are the same to me. They're just big, slow moving dudes with a weapon. There's so much
Yeah.
time to get away.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that much smarts to plot against them.
I don't know. I mean, you would think that, but Jason keeps killing people.
That's true. Well,
He's got that.
the fans are with you.
I just think, to me, and it's unfair, but I just, there's an image of Jason that I remember being a kid and seeing and just being like, that is terrifying. Especially because his brain sticking out, and he's got his, you know what I mean? There's blood all over
I don't
him.
know.
He's
It
got
was
that
always
mask
kinda
on.
like
He's got a
that.
chainsaw. It's just it's so 80s horror that Art, I think it's just a better killer design.
I guess
than
I'm
Art.
scared of clowns, so
You are.
I don't see it. But everybody else
Yeah.
is with you. Everybody voted Jason.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
back to the East Coast. We got Jigsaw versus Freddy.
This would be really good.
This would be good.
This would be amazing. I don't know what kind of. I mean, first you'd have to pull Freddy out of the dreams, right? And then you'd have to
Get him in a trap.
put him in a trap. It'd be a lot. But I think Saw, the man Saw, not the puppet, could. I think he could do it. I think he could pull Jason out or Freddy out. And Freddy, being a known children killer.
Is that what he'd be
And
like?
actually,
You
he's a
don't
pedophile,
appreciate life. You kill children and smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes. And that's why your face
look at
is
this.
burnt.
Look what it's done to your skin. Yeah. If you didn't fall asleep with that cigarette in your hand, it'd still be.
I wish the Saw movies were just Jigsaw hating smokers.
They're just it's just after school, like it's just every end of GI Joe cartoon episode. The more you know, or whatever it was. What was it? And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Anyway, I don't know.
I gave it to Freddy.
I'm gonna give it to Freddy too.
Yeah, Freddy's pretty hard to defeat if you're not supernatural.
If we were talking about ultimate, like just having a real conversation, and they weren't in brackets about like the ultimate best killer in a horror movie, my vote might be on Freddy.
Really?
Because he talks, he's scary, he's in your dreams. Like
he's also funny.
You want to watch him. Like he's just entertainment.
But I hated when they rebooted it, and instead of doing the practical effects, they did that CGI face. Dude. Oh god, that was terrible.
It ruined well, that's not the only thing that ruined the Thing remake, or prequel. But there was like really bad CGI in that movie.
Yeah, it was awful. Which was a bummer because great cast.
Yeah.
You got my girl.
Which one?
Connie Britton in there. You got Rooney Mara.
Yeah.
Who would have thought those two would have been in that movie?
I know.
All right, well, moving on.
You said we're doing this fast.
We are. All right, we got Pennywise versus Michael Myers. This one I disagreed with everybody. They all took Michael Myers, and I'm like, come on, over Pennywise. And this is when I was like, okay, people are just voting their classic killers, but there is no way Michael Myers.
Maybe they are, and I think that's what gives me the edge. But what is Michael Myers afraid of? What thing is Pennywise going to show Michael Myers? Like, Pennywise shows you Michael Myers. You know what I mean?
You just show Michael Myers a mirror.
That's what I look like? I feel like it shows him William Shatner.
The man in the mirror.
I would love that song played over any of these horror killers looking in the mirror. And they change their ways. Michael Myers going around giving flowers to people.
Oh, I like that.
I'm going with Michael Myers.
Really?
I don't like Pennywise. I don't like the modern design of Pennywise.
But he
reminds me of a chipmunk.
It's very easy for him to kill everybody, though. He's got such an advantage on people.
But don't you have to have something you're afraid of that he's going to manifest for him to kill you?
No.
I think that's his whole thing. Right? He's not even really a clown. Isn't the whole thing it's just fear?
Yeah.
It's fear manifested as the thing that's going to kill you.
Yes, that's it.
So I guess there is no stopping fear, but I don't think
everybody's afraid of something.
Not Michael Myers.
Whatever. Michael Myers is like a Frankenstein to me, and Frankenstein's afraid of fire.
Exactly.
A fire.
But he's not afraid of fire. He would beat Frankenstein. Who would win in a fight, Michael Myers or Frankenstein?
I don't know. They're the same fucking thing to me, except for Michael Myers has a knife. But I bet Frankenstein is bigger. And I bet lightning would come down from the heavens and light his bolts, and then he'd fucking torch Michael Myers.
Oh, you're thinking of that Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're thinking of the new one?
I'm thinking of the guy from the Munsters.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, everybody's
now
with you, Michael Myers. So now we're down to the final four. On the West Coast, we have Ghostface versus Jason. On the East Coast, we've got Freddy versus Michael Myers. We got very classic horror characters here. Ghostface versus Jason. Who you got?
I'm giving it to Jason.
What?
I don't think Ghostface could kill Jason. I mean, shit.
All right.
To your point, half these killers are not that powerful.
That's true. Ghostface actually is not powerful.
No.
Just well liked.
He's
just popular.
Because his movies are great. But his movies have universal appeal. The people that are watching Scream, there's less of those people watching Friday the 13th, is what I think. I think your grandma's watching Scream, but your grandma ain't watching Friday the 13th. Do you know what I mean? So that's why he's getting edged through all of this. Edged, I shouldn't have phrasing. That's why he's edging out the competition in all these matchups, because Everyone has seen Scream.
It's true.
You don't have to be a horror fan to watch Scream. You're just going to watch Scream. But you have to be a horror fan to watch Friday the 13th.
And because Scream has been consistently present for a while now, I just think that
It's the millennial. It's the millennial thing.
the mask, this costume is more iconic right now.
Then Jason?
Jason,
You
doesn't
think that
scare
the
me.
costume of Ghost is more iconic than Jason?
I was more scared of Jason when my dad.
It's an Eminem lyric. Wearing a hockey mask. Like Jason is the slasher movie mascot.
My dad used to cut the power to the house and then chase us around the house in a Jason mask. That was
Terrifying.
scary. But I don't
Did he
know.
have a
Maybe it's
chainsaw?
just because the movies have never scared me. To be fair, I had never seen a single Friday the 13th movie until the reboot, and I only saw the original 2 years ago when I told my wife that I'd never seen it.
Okay. Holds up. Good movie. The OG.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good movie.
But Jason's not even the killer in the original.
I know, you're right.
So it's like, come on.
He's in it though. He is in it. I gotta give it to Jason just because, like, I think Jason would beat Ghostface unless they teamed up. I guess there's 2 Ghostface usually, at least, sometimes 3. But
and they just fucking slash or bash the shit
but
out
he
of him.
doesn't die. He doesn't die. He always comes back. He's been underwater for like 10 years.
He's just like a soggy little. Well, he's not little. He's like soggy Frankenstein. Michael Myers.
You know what's funny is
Frankenstein,
the
they're
way
all
that this is looking. We almost got a Freddy versus Jason lineup at the end here, which we know.
No shit, we did that.
We know the outcome of that.
I don't remember who won that movie.
Jason technically, but it's with the kids' help.
Oh man, we're gonna have to rewatch that one.
Dude, I love that movie.
We're gonna have to do a Friday the 13th segue into Nightmare on Elm Street via
That'd be cool.
Freddy vs. Jason.
That'd be sick. Or should we watch both series first and then cap it off with the verses?
We could, but I don't know how that episode release would go.
That's a lot of movies.
That is the plan is to watch a movie a week, right? For the rest of our lives.
Forever until we die.
Forever.
I'm going with Jason. I think everyone went with Ghostface, probably.
Everyone went with Ghostface, but I honestly don't think Ghostface should have made it this far in the voting. I think that Ghostface is just very popular right now because of Scream 7. And 5 and 6 being recent films.
And is everyone loves Scream?
Yes.
You know.
All right. So now we got Freddy versus Michael Myers. My money's on Freddy.
I want Freddy to win. But again, what is he doing in these dreams that would kill Michael Myers? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm giving it to Freddy too, just because I love Freddy. And
also, Freddy's got 5 weapons on each hand, and Michael's got 1.
Also, Freddy can just make any weapon he wants if you're in the dream world.
Exactly. Unless you're a dream warrior.
The only reason Jason won in the Freddy versus Jason movie is because the kids helped Jason. You know, I think if that wasn't the case, Freddy would have won.
I think Freddy's pretty fucking hard to beat.
Is Freddy the ultimate villain? Is it?
Not according to our voters, because our voters took Michael Myers.
Man.
Over Freddy. And I
don't get it.
I agree.
I guess, to be fair, Halloween was the first slasher. Well, no, it wasn't. Not if you count Psycho.
But Halloween did something for slashers the way that like Scream rebooted it. Like Halloween was kind of a like.
True.
Yeah. It's a very significant film, but I'm sorry. There's just no way.
It definitely kicked off the slasher like craze.
Renaissance.
Yeah, the slasher renaissance. We should have had Norman Bates in this. That would have been good.
Oh yeah, I thought about it, but it would be like a Jack Torrance situation.
No.
Yeah.
I think he'd beat Jack. Anyway.
All right, so this comes to our final showdown. We got Ghostface versus Michael Myers.
I mean, I would vote Michael Myers.
I would too, but
really?
Well,
I'm surprised.
I mean, I fucking love Ghostface, but
yeah.
I mean, you can't kill Michael Myers.
You
kill every Ghostface.
Yeah, but then there's always a new one.
Yeah. But Michael Myers keeps coming back too. And Michael Myers is never a 4'8" little girl.
Not yet, at least. Maybe on the inside. Maybe that's why he's killing people. He wishes He wishes that's who he was.
Yeah, fair. The voters voted Ghostface, and I think what this tells
Oh my
us,
God, really?
yes, I think
Okay.
people are just. I think, this started.
People think that Ghostface would win against. Again, maybe they're just voting who they like more.
And I
but-
think that's the thing, is who they like more. And I think our fan base
Yeah.
largely right now is Scream fans, because we started out with Scream.
I mean, that's the only thing we have
Yep.
up so far.
So
Is Scream.
I'm not mad about it. Ghostface is the only killer I've got
Look,
toys of.
Look, I love Ghostface, so I get it. I love Scream. It makes sense, but I think in a real life scenario,
I don't think either killer would have made it this far in a real life scenario.
I agree with that. I think Freddy would. I think Freddy wins.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I mean, Freddy wouldn't have even got that further for me, or far from me. I told you, for me, it would have come down to Candyman and Pennywise. Who would your find ultimate face off of, Ben?
Who would my ultimate favorite? I think Chucky versus Freddy is just the movie I want to see.
Chucky versus Freddy.
Yeah, Chucky versus anybody. That's just entertainment. Like, seriously, make a Chucky versus Samara movie. That would be hilarious. I would watch that. I would watch Chucky versus strangers. I would watch Chucky versus Pennywise. He just seems.
Should we make like a Scott Pilgrim style comic book that's like Chucky versus the world?
They should. Like, Chucky against any situation where he has to deal with another killer just seems so hilarious to me, because he'd be so annoyed by it.
Yeah.
The whole time. Because he wants to get back to what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to deal with these fucking killers. It would be amazing.
I'd watch it.
Who came up with that character, dude? Like, it's one thing to have a living doll. It's another thing to have like a living doll possessed by like this fucking psychopath guy who won't shut up. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I love the Chucky movies. Child's Play's great.
It's just a different vibe than like creepy doll movies, like Annabelle versus like what would Annabelle
Yeah.
versus Chucky be like? You know?
We're gonna have to do a
Anyway.
deep dive into the Chuckyverse.
Definitely. We'll watch the show. Did you watch the show?
I didn't. Was it good?
I didn't watch it.
I haven't watched since the Aubrey Plaza movie, which I've watched a lot
Oh
because
yeah.
Aubrey Plaza.
I've actually never seen that either.
Oh man,
I know.
I don't.
The last Chucky movie I saw was Bride of Chucky years
Oh
ago.
my god, that movie's so good. I fucking love
Yeah.
that movie.
And Chucky 2. I remember watching Chucky 2 when I was like 12 years old.
Which one?
Again, it was on that movie channel.
Which one is the one where he slits the Achilles heel when the person, like, he's hiding under the
I feel
car
like-
and slits their
feel like-
Achilles? That like
That might have been
traumatized me
2.
for life. I'm like terrified now of ever having my Achilles
That happens
heel
in
cut.
so many movies, though. I feel like I couldn't tell you.
It's just like
exactly
the
which one.
worst, most cringe thing ever.
Yeah.
But Chucky did it
sucks.
first. Chucky did it
Yeah.
first.
All right, so fans choose Ghostface.
I choose Candyman, and you choose Chucky.
Freddy. Actually, I choose Freddy, to be honest, but Chucky would be good too. I just like his personality. I guess that's my whole thing. I need personality for my killers.
So our ultimate killer match off: Candyman versus
Mhm.
Freddy. How do you think that would go
Mm.
down?
Freddy. They're not going to convince me that Candyman beats Freddy.
But Candyman's body's full of bees,
But Freddy only exists in your dreams.
and Candyman only exists in stories if you remember him and pass him on.
That's true. It's like Samara. All right, well, that's it. March Madness. Killers have spoken, I guess.
March
Are we
Gone
gonna post
Madness.
After I guess we should post on Wednesday when we put this up.
Yep, we'll
Like,
post.
Find out who the winner is.
Yep. I better go post that since I didn't share the winner today, I should probably go post on Instagram that we're sharing the winner on Wednesday with our
Nice.
episode.
All right, guys. What are we doing next? Terrifier?
Well, no. Next, we're doing Ready or Not. In preparation
Okay.
for Ready or Not, Here I Come.
When does that come out?
It comes out March 20th.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
So tune in. We'll go back to the comedy side.
Is that a comedy?
I think so. I think those movies are fucking hilarious. Well, movie. I haven't seen the second one, obviously, but
Yeah.
but I was laughing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So next movie, Ready or Not. We will continue on Slasher Bash, and we'll see you then. Thanks for listening.
Peace.